Hi, this is Nikki, and I'm here to share messages that I get from Spirit for all of us who are all on this journey to love and to reunite with our divine vibrational matches in this lifetime. And today I'm going to share a channeling for a lady that I did for a lady yesterday. And the reason why I'm going to share it is because the letter that she requested I'll read it to you and then I'll tell you what got delivered to me straight afterwards with a post-it note on it. So you'll see where I need to share the letter. So the letter is this. So she asked for a channeling from somebody. So the letter says, do you believe in the divine pie? The pie being the metaphor for everything that we create, the cause and effect of life, the reason for our being, the tides of the sea, the fall of winter, the spring of change into a new season. We are the formula for love, the formula for the tides of love, the formula for the change of season. The formula is the answer of the question of what purpose is there to life? What possible purpose is there to all of this? The craziness, the upset, the pain of falling and getting back up again. The purpose is to grow, to love, to be free from walking in the shadow of the past. We have to be set free. We have to evolve. We have to stride forward in the name of divine love. Right. So first thing is, I did this. We got yesterday in the Work Your Light Oracle, we got break the chain of ancestral and past pain. And in this letter, it says we need basically what's the purpose of all this? Like literally, what are we doing here when we're going through? Life is hard, and life is so hard for so many people, and that's one of the things around this COVID thing that some people have basically been able to manage and been able to flourish even during COVID, when others, are really fighting for their survival. And I just think of all of the homeless people and all of the people that, are already on the borderline, the poverty line, that isn't, there's just so much, there's just so much, isn't there? There's just so much. Like it says, craziness in this world and the disparity of wealth and everything. And sometimes you just think, couldn't the richest people in the world just put into a global pot that we feed the poor and we do, because they can't even possibly, just the interest alone on what they own would, fund the planet. So, there is just, everything. But this is why it's so, that's why this letter just came in, it's just like the right time again, because it's saying the purpose of all of that craziness and all of that duality of everything is for us to learn to grow. And I'm sure though, if you are on the poverty line or homeless, it doesn't feel like, but actually interestingly, I said about the channel, that the YouTube channel called The Underbelly or Southwest Underbelly, and it's about this guy interviews a lot of homeless people on Skid Row in LA and addicts, and just gets them talking about their life, and it's just so it's just such a it's just so, the common theme is they always felt like they were unloved, or they were bullied, or they were picked on when they were young. And it's so powerful because it really, again, makes you think about humanity and how we have all got to care for each other and, and have compassion for each other. So, this letter. So after I did this letter, and it was talking about the divine pie, and the pie being the metaphor for everything that we create, the cause and effect of life, the reason for our being, the tides of the sea, all of that. Then I received a box, and in it was a post-it note saying, share the pie. So I was like, okay, I know I need to share this letter, because I was like, that's crazy. So it was like, it was just like a little post-it note saying share the pie. So I was like, okay. So This letter is, do you believe in the divine pie? The pie being the metaphor for everything that we create. The cause and effect of life, the reason for our being, the tides of the sea, the fall of winter, the spring of change into a new season. We are the formula for love, the formula for the tides of love, the formula for the change of season, the formula to the answer of the question, what purpose is there to life? What possible purpose is there to all of this? The craziness, the upset, the pain of falling and getting back up again. The purpose is to grow, to love, to be free from walking in the shadow of the past. We have to be set free. We have to evolve. We have to stride forward in the name of divine love. Oh. Wow. So, that thing about saying we have to, so we have to be set free from the shadow of our past, from walking in the shadow of our past. And that is so, again, it's just because I've been watching these videos about these people sharing their stories, and so much of that is about, as humans, we just take on so much collective crap that we carry from the past, and it's like being able to shed that skin from the past and be a new person today, and each and every day saying, okay, today I'm going to be, whatever it is for each individual, for all of us, we're just having that opportunity to transform every single day and not be held back from the past of whatever's happened, or but it defines us. So that's why this is saying, we have to not let it define us, and keep going, keep walking into the path of divine love. So it was just, so I'm going to read it one more time, and then I'm going to share a Work Your Light oracle for today. So, do you believe in the divine pie? The pie being the metaphor for everything that we create, the cause and effect of life, the reason for our being, the tides of the sea, the fall of winter, the spring of change into a new season. We are the formula for love, the formula for the tides of love, the formula for the change of seasons, the formula to the answer of the question, what purpose is there to life? What possible purpose is there to all of this? The craziness, the upset, the pain of falling and getting back up again. The purpose is to grow, to love, to be free from walking in the shadow of the past. We have to be set free. We have to evolve. We have to strive forward in the name of divine love. Okay. It's just amazing, right? Just and breaking the chain was the message from yesterday, from the Work Your Light. And again, I'm sorry, I keep relating because I've just found that channel so incredibly moving, and just heartbreaking, but also just so, it's most of the people interviewed as well have come from backgrounds where they're following on that family line, that their parents were from addiction issues and abuse issues, and you can see that it's followed on the line because they didn't see, or they were bullied from when they were younger, or and just like this says, we can't walk in the shadow of the past, and that's what's so refreshing about. You can see that I just watched one, and it was this young girl, and you could see that she wanted to, she had it in her. She wanted to change. She was going to go to, and part of this channel is to assist them in going to rehab, and and then there's an update 4 months after she'd been to rehab, and things are looking up for her, and it was just, it's just amazing. But there is that, you can't be defined by the past that you've led. So very, very powerful about saying breaking the chains today. So let's have a look. So this is the Work Your Light. And let's see, the Work Your Light today is the inner temple. Tune into the portal of your heart. And look at that, the mirror, the twins sat in front of the heart. sat in front of the portal of the heart. So tune into the portal of your heart, the inner temple. So that's everything, you know, that we have to do is to go within. That's all we've got, really. We've all got our own truth, which is written in our hearts. So you're being called to be a devoted student and tune into your heart, to incorporate true devotion into your life. You could be being called to develop a regular meditation, journaling, or chanting practice, or to show up to your soul with rhythm, to develop a daily practice where you fill up your well and spend time with your soul. All of the answers to all of the questions that you seek are waiting for you in the portal of your heart, but you cannot hear them unless you carve out time each day to listen. Your soul is yearning for a deeper relationship with you, and so the more time you spend with it and show up to it, the more clearly it will guide you. We are here to grow as souls. That's just like, I love it. Just as like, what's the point of all this? And in their letter, they say, we are here to grow. We are here to grow as souls. Earth is one big playground for the soul to learn, and you are being called to go deeper in your soul growth, or to increase your devotion by being a student of a lineage or a spiritual teacher. If you have already been a committed student, then you are being commended for your devotion. Your guides want you to know how proud of you they are, and that the time you spend in devotion is priceless. If you are questioning your career or life path, your guides want you to turn your focus towards devotion and this prayer. Please use me in a way that delights my mind, body, and soul. May my life be one big moving prayer. And it's reminding me of in book, a lady contacted me when I'd done, I think it was book 2. So these are all channeled letters that I do between people's twins and their higher selves. And there was a lady that was homeless, and she's got three children. And her story is the front of the book, because she had started to see, she was listening to my videos. I'm not sure how she was listening to them, because she was made homeless at the time, and her children were living in the woods. But she managed to, I guess she was managing to listen to the videos, and she had started to see her twin spirit in spirit. And I had channeled a letter for her from her twin spirit. And basically then she met her twin in the physical. And her story is in the front of book 2. And it's just made me remember that, actually, because from time to time she still contacts me, and it's pretty special, right? Oh, it's so amazing. So, let me just finish. I'm just going to read a bit from the first chapter, from the chapter of book 2, which is where she wrote to me and I shared her story. So, hang on. Her story is a total inspiration and just shows that no matter what you're going through, your divine level twin flame is always there to hold your hand and to help you. You just need to ask them for help. It is so easy to get consumed by doubts and fears and let our minds get in the way of tapping into our hearts. This story is an inspiration for us all to see that unwavering faith and belief and nurturing the twin flame relationship in spirit can help in your day-to-day life. Right, so just like it says, tune into the portal of your heart, that inner temple. Your twin flame is there to help guide you. That was on page 70, so I am going to read letter 70 from the books. 7 is also the number of the soul. So letter 70 is, my baby, what don't I want you to know? I want to tell you everything about me. I just have this burning desire to spill my soul to you, to share all my secrets, to tell you all the things that I've never shared with anyone. You are like a magnet drawing all the things that I've kept hidden away for so long, and they are coming out into the open. But with you, I feel totally safe. I feel like I can share everything with you with no judgment, and I feel that your love is unconditional. In me, I feel you. You are my comfort. You are my dreams coming true. You are my home, and I can't wait for us to come together and be home for each other. I know that our life together is going to be full of adventure and full of love. The adventure starts right here. Oh, just amazing, right? And that's yeah, one of the first times, in the first time that I was with my twin, like that first, I mean, I was only properly with him for like a really short brief of time, but after about like it was like maybe the second time I met him, and we just had this really funny night, and he was like, I've told you things that I've never told anyone. And he was like, you feel like you're like the female version of me. And yeah, funny, right? But now understanding why, and why, you know, he was like, I feel like I can tell you anything. And that's the thing, just like in that letter, right? You feel like, you know, it's weird because you feel like 100% comfortable, and it's just like, it's it's a it's a crazy world. It's a crazy world, just like the letter. You are exceptional in every way. You are a diamond in the night sky, pure, brilliant, and sparkling with the natural crystal essence of who you are. Pure light and love beings. That is what our life together. Just being together will be enough to rock our world. We don't need to do anything fancy. We just need to be together, and the light will beam off us and create prisms of rainbow lights, bringing technicolor rainbow light transmissions to the planet. Our love will be a technicolor wonder to behold. Believe me when I say this is our truth, love. Oh, wow. Well, if you watched yesterday's video, I did a channeling from the Palladians, which said that, that's crazy, which they said, the energies have been so heavy for so long. So many of you have taken on too much of the darkness. It has withered away at your wisdom. It has numbed your eyes from opening to see the prisms of light that surround you. We are helping, but you have to ask us, basically. And here in this letter, it says we help to create the rainbow prisms of light. I mean, again, it's all like, they're all so connected. It's like jigsaw pieces all being slotting together, and you know, it's kind of like every day just completely spins my head out. So because I keep trying to do it, and it just seems such an enormous thing to spill out all the things. It's the practical stuff of moving, to split out all the things. No way, that's wild. Sorry. To split out. So, okay, so this is the final one, book 3, because I keep trying to do it, and it just seems such an enormous thing to split out all the things. It's the practical stuff of moving out, starting again, thinking of doing all that feels like such hard work. But I do know that I desperately want out. I'm so unhappy and so depressed, and building up more and more resentment inside for my situation. And to be honest, that's not her fault. So I owe her to give her her happiness. It's no life. I'm making her just as miserable as I am, and it's not fair. I think both of us are just clinging on for fear of starting again and the hassle of everything. It's very sad. Wow. So that's obviously about someone wanting to have to split up. And the reason why that's quite weird as well is because yesterday I was puppy sitting, and my friend is getting a puppy, and it's called Split. So yesterday, and the dog is unconditional love, right? The dog is loyalty. The dog is God. And that's, again, quite wild. So, and that's the other thing, you know, there's always like practical things. If they've got to move, you know, my twin, like I've shared, is like bought a house with his girlfriend. So yeah, I get it. Like if you've got to split up and you've got to like deal with the practical stuff of like separating, and you know, who wants to do that? That's not nice. So there is all of that to deal with as well. But we just like have to trust, you know, like it says, you've got to trust in the divine plan and the divine pie. And we're all taking our piece of the pie. And that's the thing. That's the magic. The magic is to believe in the power of what love can do. So I'm just going to finish by just putting a quick Art of Love tarot, because I've just seen that this video is 20 minutes long. Wow. Okay, it'll take about, I mean, videos are taking so long to update and to load. It's doing my head in. Pages curiosity again. So remain open, you know, remain open to being curious for life, and trusting that this message yesterday, if you check, this came through again yesterday, and it was saying that a loyal man is by your side. Doesn't matter about man, female, whatever. A loyal energy is by your side. Your twin spirit, right, showing up. So I really hope that helps. And again, thank you so much for coming to me for all the healings and readings and channelings. And, you know, if I didn't have the chat, that, you know, if I didn't see all those things and be able to connect all the dots with all the synchronicities and everything that happens for all of us, then, you know, then this channel wouldn't exist, basically. So I just want to say thank you, thank you, thank you. And all my details are in the link against the video. So take care, everyone. Have a good one. Stay well, stay bright, and stay switched on to the light. See ya. Bye.